there is sectarian tension. And sometimes this tension is found not in one mosque or one neighborhood, in one family, because the father is Sunni, the mother is Shia, or they are, or vice versa. And then they have tension. Rather than loving each other and helping each other, they keep fighting. Because the Shia, he listens to one crazy sheikh, the Sunni listen to another crazy sheikh. They come home and then they present these opinions and these views and they start fighting. And I have seen in America, in this state of California, divorces that took place because of the sectarian tension. Do you know that? It happened in this country. So point number one, what are the steps? I have 5 steps. Step number 1, we must foster bonds of a brotherhood and sisterhood and a friendship. We must visit each other. We must recognize each other. We must respect each other. We must promote respect and tolerance for each other. We should be champions of brotherhood and sisterhood in our communities. We should reach out to each other in order for us to understand each other. لِتَعَارَفُوا, because jahl and ignorance is enemy number 1. Enemy number 1. People, when they don't know each other, they start fighting. They start having suspicion about each other. But once they get to know each other, they visit each other, they go to each other's homes, they dialogue, they speak, they find out, this is my deen, this is my deen, this is my madhab. Then after that, they will tolerate each other. They try to accommodate each other. So, number 1, we have to foster. This is a duty. You, the Shia, have to reach out to the Sunnis, visit them, respect them, invite them, and the Sunnis, they must do the same. And it shouldn't be from one side. From one side, it does not work. No, it would fail. One side give concessions to the other and the other side is arrogant, that does not work. Both sides have to be humble and they have to visit each other and respect each other and acknowledge each other. Acknowledge the legitimacy of each other. So this is point number 1. And point number 2, we should not, when we have discussion about each other, we should not scorn each other or ridicule each other or deride each other. We should try to understand each other. If I don't like something about what the Sunni is doing, it's up to them. This is their business. I should not scorn them. I should try to understand them. If they don't like what I am doing, what I am saying, they should not scorn me or ridicule me or put me down or tell me you are a liar, you are non-Muslim. This is not right. They should have understanding and tolerance for us. Because scorning them, or they scorn you, or the policy, the strategy of takfir, which is very easy today in certain societies. In some societies, with the least disagreement, you are non-Muslim, you are non-believer. They label you as being non-Muslim. With the least disagreement, that has to stop. This is wrong. This is wrong, and this stems from bigotry. This is one type of bigotry. We have different types of racism and bigotry. One of them, when I don't like the race, this is racism. I don't like the culture. I don't like the language. I don't like the color. This is bigotry. This is bias. And one time when I don't like the faith, I don't like his faith, I don't like his religious tradition, this is again bigotry, ta'assub and bias. This should stop. Point number 3. We the Shia, the follower of Ahlul Bayt, we have a duty of being very careful when we speak about the companions of the Prophet and the wives of the Prophet. I don't like when I hear in some masajid, in some communities, they do la'an, cursing. You have no right. You have no right to do that, even if you disagree. even if you disagree with this personality, with this leader, with this Sahaba, you don't have the right to curse him. Because this Sahaba is being respected by many millions. And when you curse the Sahaba, as if you are cursing the entire community. We have to be very careful. And this is why at this center, since we started this center, which is a true center of Ahlul Bayt, have you heard one day we curse here, we say, La'an Allah fulan, la'an Allah fulan? I don't do that. I never did that. Sometimes we state the facts. You state the facts, historic facts. But la'an has no room, because this is the teaching of Amir al-Mu'mineen. Inni akrahu lakum an takunu sabbabin. I hate for you to be cursors. In some countries, la'an, 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 death, 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 death. They get to nowhere, believe me. They get to nowhere. They're going to lose the young generation. They're going to lose the intellectual. This is a disease. Yes, we differ, it's okay. But to curse, it's not okay. Inni akrahu lakum. This is the message of Amir al-Mu'mineen. I don't like for my followers to curse. Even if you differ, even if you hate that person. You don't have the right in public to go and curse. So don't curse. Be polite. These are manners and adab. We learn them in the month of Ramadan. This is the benefit of Ramadan, that we change. We came here to learn and change. So this is my message to my fellow Shias. My message to my fellow Sunnis is that please do not listen to rumors and fabrications and lies against the Shia. When someone tells you Shia do not pray, Shia worship Ali, Shia have a different Quran, Shia do not, do this, and don't listen to these rumors and fabrications and lies. If you want to know about Shia, there are Shia centers, there are Shia books, there are Shia scholars. Go to them, reach out to them. Tell me your story. What's the difference between Shia and Sunni? Give me a book, give me an article, give me a lecture. I want to know the difference. But don't listen to rumors. Rumors that's spreading in social media and other means, don't listen to them. Most of them are lies and fabrications. When you follow it, when you investigate, you don't find any roots in it. You don't find it. It's baseless. So don't follow the rumors and the fabrications. Listen to ulama who are open-minded. And if you see some foolish sheikh or sayyid on television who is hallucinating and cursing the Sahaba and cursing the Sunnis, don't listen. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your energy. Allah is going to hold you accountable for what you see and what you hear. Shut that channel down. Shut it down. This is the voice of the shaitan. This is not the voice of the Rahman. And no one is allowed to help these channels, because these channels fuel sectarianism. They fuel hate between the Muslims. The result of these channels are killings and murders in Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria, here and there. Whether it comes from the Sunni side or the Shia side. Whether the one who is sitting there is someone secular or someone who calls himself Ayatollah. Those are Junud Iblis. The soldiers of Iblis. Do not listen to them. Listen to those who are open-minded. Those who do not have bigotry. Those who are concerned about the welfare of the ummah, the entire ummah, not just one group. وَكَذَلِكَ جَعَلْنَاكُمْ أُمَّةً وَسَطًا. A good alim, a good scholar who cares about the welfare of the entire ummah. Entire Muslims and non-Muslims too. And non-Muslims, not just Muslims. We have to care about the humanity. We have to promote humanity. We should not promote one sect. We should promote the entire humanity. What is the best in the interest of the entire humanity. And point number 5, before I conclude, we have to always the ulama of Sunni tradition and Shia tradition, they have to continue their dialogue on regular basis, not once a year, occasionally, whenever there is a bombing or destruction, they get together and they issue statement. No, this is not enough. We need taw'iyah, awareness. And taw'iyah should run on daily basis. So the ulama, the intellectuals of both sides, they have to get together and they have to continue their dialogue to bring awareness to their communities, to their congregations, to encourage their congregations, to tell the Shias to go to the mosques of the Sunnis, to worship with them, to tell the Sunnis to come to the mosques of the Shia to worship with them. This will bring us together. When we visit each other, when we respect each other, when we help each other, definitely we're going to tolerate. Definitely we're going to love each other. And we leave the rest for God. There is a day of judgment. There is God who's there, who's wise, who never discriminates. For everything we do, every belief that you have, there are consequences. We are not the judge. We should not act as judges instead of God, on behalf of God. God appointed no judge here on earth. He says, إِلَى اللَّهِ مَرْجِعُكُمْ فَيُنَبِّئُكُمْ بِمَا كُنْتُمْ. You're going to stand. All religions, all believers and non-believers, they stand before Him. He is going to say who's right and who's wrong. Our duty is to bring people together. Before I conclude, we have two important events after Ramadan. One of them is the youth camp this year, July 6th through July 9th, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which is at Camp Nawakwa. Yeah? Nawakwa? Nawakwa near Big Bear, inshallah. Big Bear Lake. It's not too far. So this camp is open for you guys here to come, inshallah, from the age of 15 until the age of 67. And this year it is affordable. It's not very expensive. This year they made it affordable, inshallah, so people can come and enjoy the atmosphere there. And I guarantee once you come there, you will find a spiritual atmosphere. You will find an educational, intellectual discussions in this camp, in this youth retreat. So encourage them to come. And then on July 9th, the Shia Muslim Council of Southern California has a Eid picnic, which is open for all Muslims and non-Muslims. All human beings are welcome to attend July 9th. And again, this year made it accessible to people of Irvine by making it here at William Mason Regional Park. Here, our backyard. I think this direction, yeah, or that direction. Okay? So it begins, inshallah, from 11 a.m. until 7 p.m. You can pick one of these at the door to get the direction and more details. And there are lots of activities for the young ones, for men and women, for all ages. Inshallah, they will enjoy. My friends, what I mentioned last night, I repeat tonight too. Zakatul Fitr is $15 per person in the family. And it is for those who are able, those who are not faqir, those who are not below poverty line. Those who are below poverty line, they don't pay, they receive. But those who are not below poverty line, they have to pay $15 per person in the family. The breadwinner of the family is responsible to cover this amount for his wife or her husband and the rest of the family. And you separate that money from, you put it aside on the eve of Eid, the night of Eid. Let's say if the night of Eid is Saturday, you take that money aside, you put it on the day of Eid, before the prayers, you put it in the box. Either you give it to the poor people yourself, or if not, then bring it to the masjid, put it in a box here, and we will distribute that. This is regarding Zakatul Fitr. Regarding Eid, Eidul Fitr, Eid most likely is going to be Sunday, but not definitely Sunday. It's pending moon sighting. Pending moon sighting. If the moon is sighted, inshallah, Saturday night in one of the neighboring vicinities and neighboring countries here, whether it's Central America, South America, the Pacific, and we get then reliable news, then Sunday is going to be Eid. If we receive no reports of sighting of the moon, then Sunday is the last day of Ramadan and Monday is going to be the Eid. Are you with me? So it is not definite that Eid is Sunday. It's pending on moon sighting, but inshallah, most likely, we have faith in Allah. Allah will bring unity inshallah to this. We're going to celebrate the Eid. If we see the moon, or others, they see the moon on Saturday night, then inshallah Sunday is going to be Eid. And Salatul Eid begins at 8 a.m. sharp. The doors are open probably by 7 a.m. 7:45 Takbiratul Eid, which is mustahab. And by 8 inshallah we're going to do Salatul Eid. And we're going to open this space on Sunday inshallah. And so men and women, but there are no chairs. Those who pray on chairs, kindly pray outside. Inside there will be no chairs. Inside we have to accommodate those who want to bow and prostrate. Those who cannot bow and prostrate, they want to sit on the chair, they are most welcome to come to Salatul Eid, but they sit outside on the chairs inshallah. بله این جناب عالی بفرمایید. یا صلوا علی محمد و آل محمد.
Only 1 minute of your time. اینو من به فارسی بگم، همونطور که جناب حجت الاسلام سید مصطفی فرمودن. ما روز عید نمیتونیم اینجا هیچ صندلی توی این سالن داشته باشیم. کسانی که میخوان روی